Hi everyone, this is Travis Quadlander here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt, and today we're looking at a beautiful Prowler Orange 2026 Peterbilt 589 with 72-inch high roof sleeper. And great news, this truck is headed off to its new home with Phelps Trucking out of Stephenville, Texas. Huge congratulations to Michael Phelps and the entire Phelps Trucking team. This is actually their third new Peterbilt 589 that they are taking delivery of from us here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt. So huge congratulations to Michael Phelps and the entire Phelps Trucking team. These trucks really turned out great. Again, this color is Prowler Orange. Wanted to get the video done a little bit earlier in the day. Of course, it's midday and the sun is directly overhead, but we're still gonna take a moment to show off this awesome Prowler Orange paint. Not a color that you're gonna see every day. Hopefully there's not too much glare in that, but really hard to find metallic paints in orange shades that look really nice. A lot of them turn out a little bit more copper. This definitely has some copper hues to it, but definitely is more of an orange color. Some more of the more like stark orange colors like Omaha, or end up looking a lot like Omaha orange, even though they've got metallic paint in it. But this Prowler Orange is a really, really cool color. Really happy with how these trucks turned out. Huge thank you to Michael on how knowledgeable he was, how prepared he was, very specific in the goals that he was trying to accomplish. The Phelps Trucking team, they're dairy haulers, so every ounce counts with these trucks. And he had a goal to get these trucks down to a certain weight, and all three of these trucks we were actually able to keep under 18,000 pounds stamped weight from the factory. So again, really pleased with how these trucks turned out. Such a really nice blend of really nice features that the drivers are going to appreciate without breaking the bank, checking every option. So it's always nice when a customer has a specific goal in mind. Of course, we always love to do over-the-top owner-operator specs with cool custom features, but you know what? I mean, that's not the right tool for every job. And really, really pleased that we were able to help out Michael and his team and help them with the right tools for the job. So let's jump right into it. Again, Prowler Orange is the color. This is a 2026 Peterbilt 589 with a 72-inch high roof sleeper. This truck is powered by a Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, 565 horsepower and 1850 pound-feet of torque. We did not go with the full 2050 torque. He's still going to be trying to get a good blend of power and still a bit of fuel efficiency, and found that he didn't need the 2050 torque for the extra power and is willing to go with the 565 1850. Saved him on the price of the truck as well as his fuel efficiency. Still paired to an Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission. We've got all aluminum wheels. We've got Michelin X-Line Z Plus up front. Those are the 16 ply. All Low Pro 22.5 tires, and went with Goodyear Endurance LHDs in the rear. So all aluminum wheels, the round holes. I like that with the 72-inch sleeper, kind of that old school look. Plus that's how you can get the lightest weight aluminum wheels. The Peterbilt wheels are a little bit heavier. Did not go with disc brakes. We actually went with all drum brakes on these trucks for a couple reasons. Ends up being a little bit lighter and just a little bit more simpler when it comes to servicing those, finding parts for them. Pretty much very, very easy to find those parts. Let's see. These trucks, gosh, I can't remember the wheelbase off the top of my head. I want to say we went with a 260 wheelbase on these. Pretty sure that's the case. We did still do the air ride front suspension. It does add a little bit of weight, but we felt that the smoother ride offset the added weight cost. One area where we did save some weight up top, we went with the 5-inch exhaust tips, and we didn't go with the 60-inch. I can't remember if we went with the 54 or the 48s. I want to say these are 48s. I will confirm. No horns on the roof. We've got a horn underneath the cab. Still with the stainless steel visor. Of course, our California style mirrors, 15-inch breathers on the side. Give another nice look at that Prowler Orange paint. That Peterbilt red hood emblem looks awesome against that Prowler Orange background. Went with 3 batteries instead of 4. Still with the chrome finish over the elbow. Stainless steel cover over the DEF tank. On our fuel tanks, we went with a 90-gallon fuel tank over here on the driver's side and a 120-gallon fuel tank on the passenger side. Still went with the full-size sleeper door. Of course, we've got our hazard triangles, fire extinguisher, and tow pins. And that right there is the AC system to our ThermoKing APU. And of course, we've got a bunk heater on there as well. Got the hour meter for your ThermoKing APU as well. Love having that full-size sleeper door. Makes it very easy loading your items in and out of the sleeper without having to go through the cab, whether you're going above or below the bed. Put the condenser on the back of the sleeper for the APU. Didn't go with toolboxes. We do have the deck plate access over here on the driver's side. Went with the black poly armor plastic quarter fenders to save some cost and weight. In the rear, we went with the flex air suspension. That's actually lighter than the low air leaf. It's a 38,000 pound rated suspension. It's lighter than the low air leaf, and in my opinion is a bit smoother on ideal surfaces. If you're going off-road much at all, or you go to a lot of fuel islands or loading stations with major potholes, this is not the ideal suspension for you. But in this scenario where we're trying to save every ounce and every pound that we can, that flex air suspension is a lighter suspension. And like I said, it is, in my opinion, a bit smoother over ideal surfaces. So if you're a dairy hauler, any type of tanker, any type of hauling where you're not going to go super heavy and you are literally trying to get every ounce you can of payload, flex air is a great option. Another area where we could save is on your fifth wheel. Michael was very specific and knew exactly where he needed his fifth wheel located. So we were able to do a fixed fifth wheel. And instead of the Holland FW35, we went with the Holland FW17, which saves a little bit on the weight. If you really want to save some money or save some weight, you can go with the Holland FWAL. I think you're only saving about 40 or 50 pounds max, maybe even less than that, going between the FW17 and the FWAL. And we didn't feel that the extra cost for the FWAL was justified, and the weight savings with the FW17 was sufficient, especially paired to the fixed fifth wheel. Still put the premium stainless steel mud flap hangers, still spring loaded. Went with the oval LED backup and tail lights mounted at the end of frame. There's a look at our ThermoKing tri-pack APU. Nicely mounted on the deck plate with, nicely mounted on the frame to where it's not interfering with the deck plate. You can see they cut out those slots for the bolts to go in there. Ooh, I misspoke earlier. 135-gallon fuel tank over here on the driver's side. Sleeper door over here on the passenger side. Beautiful front end on this truck. Still went with the 18-inch Texas style chrome bumper. That is the nicest, largest bumper that you can get from the factory. Really, really cool truck. take a minute to talk about this. We did order this truck both with the California Certified Clean Idle and the US Certified Clean Idle stickers. In case you haven't heard on my other videos that I've posted, we can now order and sell trucks into California without restriction. So all 50 states were able to order trucks for you. Those of you that were unable to get your trucks that are either registering or domiciling or operating your trucks more than 50% of the time in California, please give us a call. Let's just say the floodgates are open and we can order those trucks for you where we couldn't before. Go ahead and take a look inside. Again, stamped weight from the factory, 17,941 pounds. This truck ended up being actually the heaviest out of 3 that we ordered, even though the specs were identical. Who knows what the difference was in these 3 trucks, but yeah, all of them were under 18,000 pounds, and we're thrilled with that. Battery disconnect switch mounted inside the cab for this truck. Still went with the Sears Atlas 80 ultra leather seats. In my opinion, these are the nicest, most comfortable seats that you can get from the factory, and I'm sure the drivers will appreciate them. Of course, we've got our all-new digital dash, literally just under 71 miles on the ticker, so the new driver is going to be the first person to sneeze in it. Went with the basic smart wheel. We did not go with the leather wrap smart wheel. Of course, we've got our cruise control over here. Notice no buttons right here, so there's no nanny systems, no anti-collision systems. This is a true manual truck, and as I half-jokingly like to say, if the driver wants to drive this truck straight into a brick wall, they can, just not with me in the passenger seat. And again, we've got our Bluetooth and audio controls right here, and then your digital dash is controlled with these buttons in this wheel right here in the middle. Ordered these with the CB radio mount hanging from the headliner. Michael likes to put his own CB radios in these trucks, so we didn't order them with CB radios from the factory, and went with the mount hanging from the headliner, so you can put pretty much any size CB radio that you want in there. Great blend of modern innovation with the digital dash and classical styling with the 6 chrome gauges in the B panel. Again, there's a look at your Eaton Fuller 18-speed manual transmission. We went with the Premier interior on this truck, not the Platinum interior. Still very, very nice interior. And again, this is a 72-inch high roof. I really find, I mean, the space and the size and the layout is very, very similar to the 80-inch. I don't find that the closets are any smaller. I don't find that the microwave space is any smaller. The only place where I notice it's smaller is really that mattress just doesn't, it's not as deep. It doesn't reach as far back from here to here as it does on the 80-inch sleeper. Still went with the premium mattress. Got your TV mount over here. Again, full-size closets. Got your mirror to brush your teeth or do your tie. Got your clothes hanger right here, and again, you can fit a double XL shirt in here, and it's not even going to touch the bottom. Again, not even the Platinum interior, but still everything is carpet lined, so you're not going to hear your items moving around. Factory fridge. Pretty sure that's still the 1.8 cubic foot fridge, even though this is a 72-inch high roof. Again, great thing that we are able to get fridges from the factory on the 72-inch high roof and low roof on the 589s, where that was not available on the 389s before. Still get that tray that slides out. Again, everything's carpet lined. That's specifically done. It's designed to fit your 12-ounce cans. Days like today when I'm not wearing boots, a lot of times I like to put my shoes right there. Still got your big microwave space area. Here's all your sleeper controls, and then here's the ThermoKing APU controls. I really like this new digital display that they offer on the ThermoKing APUs. Carpet-lined area, tons of 12-volt outlets, 2 different size cup holders. Still get the storage cabinet with the carpet-lined shelf right there, and it locks closed. Still get your workstation that slides out. Nice little workstation for you to work on your laptop or tablet, or even a place to have a meal. Slide your laptop or tablet underneath. This kind of brown paper tape peels off very easily, and it's got kind of like a black plexiglass underneath. Still get this huge storage compartment underneath. Again, another carpet lined shelf in there. As I said, we've got the premium mattress. Gonna go ahead and lift that up. Super easy. Again, all you do is just pull on that red tab right there. Got a 2000 watt inverter installed by ThermoKing. This is the AC system that is paired to the truck's engine. This is the AC system that is hooked up to the ThermoKing APU. And then there's the bunk heater. Went with a carpet lined floor in the sleeper and a rubber lined floor in the cab. So you've got a great blend of kind of workspace that it's going to be real easy to keep clean, and a little bit more plush carpet there in the sleeper. There's a look at the beautiful next generation cab. If you've seen my videos before, notice this is the premier interior. It's not the platinum interior, so you don't have all that wood grain in there. You don't have that kind of two-tone wood grain and brushed aluminum look, but still a very premium interior in this premier package. And of course, these trucks do have the new best view in trucking. All the driver's gonna have to do is point that Peterbilt wing on the horizon and keep on trucking. Let's go ahead and hop out and take a look underneath the hood. Again, Peterbilt is the only Class 8 manufacturer with an all aluminum hood, which makes it very easy for me to open up that hood one-handed while I'm filming. And there's a look at our beautiful Cummins X15 Performance Series engine. Got 565 horsepower and 1850 pound-feet of torque. Got your Davco 382 upgraded fuel water separator. Got your greasable front springs and that ride like a cloud air ride front suspension. As I mentioned earlier, we went with all drum brakes, not all disc brakes on this truck. Saves a little bit of weight, a little bit easier for Michael and his technicians to work on, and very easy to find replacement parts. Did go with the removable bug screen, and of course all our Peterbilts have the anti-blowdown technology, so you don't have to worry about that hood closing on you in a windy area. And again, all aluminum hood makes it very easy for me to close this hood one-handed while I'm filming. We also love that our hood latches are very easy to open and close one-handed, even on cold winter days wearing full-size gloves. Of course, no need for that. It is a beautiful, fairly warm Texas late summer, early autumn day. And there's a look at our beautiful Prowler Orange 2026 Peterbilt 589 with 72-inch high roof sleeper. Again, huge congratulations to Michael Phelps and the team at Phelps Trucking out of Stephenville, Texas. Folks, if you're looking for your custom Peterbilt, please give me a call. My name is Travis QUADLANDER. My cell is 817-504-7220. Hablo Español. Puede llamarme a 817-504-7220, or come see us at Rush Truck Centers, Dallas Peterbilt, right here in Irving, Texas, off of Loop 12 in Union Bower. As I mentioned earlier, we can order new Peterbilts for all 50 states, including California right now. We've got some great financing offers. I'd be happy to answer your questions on these financing incentives. Great lease offers, extended warranties available. We can ship trucks to you. We'll fly you and your driver here to pick up the trucks. Plenty of custom accessories. As I mentioned, these trucks were equipped with ThermoKing APUs. We've also got carrier APU vendor here local to install and include in your truck purchase. Tons of custom accessories, whether they be Peterbilt genuine accessories or aftermarket. We take trade-ins of all makes and models, whether they're still being financed or paid off. As always, I want to thank everyone in the trucking and transportation industry. Y'all truly are the backbone of our country and keep our country running when we need you the most. I look forward to hearing from you, and drive safe. And here comes Michael Phelps with Phelps Trucking out of Stephenville, Texas. Headed off back home in the maiden voyage. And their Prowler Orange 2026 Peterbilt 589 with 72-inch high roof. Right. It is a beautiful day here at Rush Truck Center's Dallas Peterbilt. Of course, it's always a beautiful day when you're headed off in a new Peterbilt. Congratulations again, Michael, MJ, and the entire Phelps Trucking team and family. Appreciate the repeat business. God bless and happy trucking.